Yo, what up? Blocked. Yeah, I know. It was okay. It wasn't the worst. It could have been worse. Let's just put it that way. It could have been much worse. I was um I was pretty confident it was going to be pretty good too. What was the issue? It was just really poorly paced. It was just really poorly paced. Cuz like it has it surface level, it's exactly what you're looking for, but it just isn't paced very well. Literally the only reason. Pretty much. More or less. I don't know what people were talking about. I know people were talking about the CGI not being good, and there are some spots where it's like Pedro Pascal standing on a green screen in like a normal room. What were they? What is this? What's the? Why did they do it like this? Um, but for the most part, it looks fine. I don't know what people were talking about. um, yeah, it's really just the pacing. It's really slow the whole time. Nah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like the first 5 minutes, like that should have been part of the movie. Why did it need to be this separate little like? Here's what the Fantastic Four are doing. Apparently, that was originally one action sequence. It was like one big long 10, 15 minute action sequence. Oh, that's cool. I'll be here like a long time though today, probably. So I might still be here when you're done. Maybe. But we got the Ice King nunchucks for the pickaxe. Does Ice King have any good songs that's not Remember You? I'm trying to think. I don't think he has very many songs that aren't just like 20 seconds long of just rambling nonsense. I had a pretty cool idea for his for his glider, but I don't know if it would really work. I mean, I can just say it would work and it would be fine. It's a video. It's not actually the game. You saw the event. Yeah, they have the red cube in the in between. I don't really get what they're doing with the OG story. It doesn't really make any sense. It kind of felt like what they were gonna do was it was gonna directly be connected to BR after season 4. Like they were gonna like obviously they're doing the rocket and then the visitor would show up and then they would somehow have all of the OG events connect to BR, like actually connect, but none of them really have except for that one, and that one really didn't either. I think it's either they're definitely I'm like 100% sure that whatever they're doing with OG is going to be explained next season. Because they're either gonna explain it with like there's two Ice Kings somehow, like I don't know how, but somehow there's two Ice Kings, or it's gonna be like it's one Ice King and he's goes back and forth between them. They're gonna explain it somehow, and it's gonna be really cool. They're definitely explaining it next season. Like that's probably what Winterfest is gonna be. If we're being so real right now. Because we still don't know what OG is. OG could literally be anything. It could be like a simulation. It could be like not a simulation. It could be a lot of things. The theory that I like right now is the one Blordzen was. I think that's how you say his name. Was putting around. That's like. It's the past. It's somehow the past again. And characters that were there are being pulled back from the present to go back and to relive OG. And then that'll somehow culminate in something. I don't know. I think we'll know by the end of next season. At least have a better idea anyway. But I think what'll probably end up happening is we won't actually know until season 9 or 10, because that's when we will actually see the 0 point for real, or whatever this reality has as a 0 point. It's either gonna, if it shows a 0 point, it's the past. If it shows a shard, then it's not the past, basically. And I don't really care which one it is, to be honest. I just want it to be something. Because it's really cool, but they just, I don't know. It's very random right now. Well, that's because the 0 point exploded. The 0 point exploded. Jones blew it up. That's why there's shards everywhere. Yeah, it was, it got calcified during chapter 4, or at the end of chapter 3. And then Jones went back in time and blew it up. That's what OG was originally, the season OG. So, yeah. More or less. That's more or less what it is. What happened? Yeah. That's what happened. He went back in time and was, I don't think he was trying to do that. That's not what he was going for. But that's what he did. He ended up blowing it up, and then he couldn't deal with it because he had to go to chapter 5 or whatever for Peely, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that looks horrible. I think Kato's coming back. Kato Thorn? I don't even know anymore. I was pretty sure they were gonna do something like that, but they're not doing. They didn't do OG3, so they're probably not worried about stuff like that. I was pretty certain they were gonna do some kind of. OG3 is gonna reintroduce the 7, and then OG4 was gonna have Kato in it or something. But it does not seem like that's what they're doing, so I don't know. Cool. Let's bring this. Where do we want this? Okay, so we're gonna do it like the Simpsons season does it, where the last skin has a page in the normal pass, and then they have the rest of their page on the bonus pass. So this will be the regular page. So we need the skin and the... Okay. We're going to put it here then. Way down here. Hope you can see this over the blue. Yeah. Where is this at? Hello? Okay. I guess it uses the coordinates and it, I don't know, puts it somewhere weird. Okay. I think the nunchucks make sense for this. I should probably edit it to bend, but whatever. Do you guys think Amy's gonna be in the season 7 OG pass? Or do you think that they... Oh. Or do you think they've forgotten? Or they didn't do it? They're teasing AIM. So I think if you're gonna do AIM, you might as well do Amy. Even if it's not canon to anything. Even if OG is nothing, which it's not. But even if it wasn't, I think you would need to kind of do that. Yeah. What do we need now? We need a V book. Come here, V book. Where you at? V book. V bucks. I'm literally doing exactly what it says on the Simpsons pass. I'm literally just copying it, basically. So we have... I'm gonna have to change this, but... Pickaxe, V-Buck, loading screen, back bling, V-Buck skin. And he's gonna have a built-in emote. Well, that's kind of what we thought, but I think the scientist is still something. So basically what happened with the Chrome is they got chromed, and then they got sent to the last reality to be reformed into like a last reality like zombie or whatever. But obviously they're main characters, so they're probably going to be like, you know, important zombies, you know. Like they would look normal, but then I guess Visitor escaped somehow. I think the theory that Blorzen has makes sense, because the Visitor was with the last reality. He was mind controlled. He was stuck there. And then OG, whatever OG is, like grabbed him out of the universe and pulled him in and like saved him. Whereas the other ones are not lucky yet to have been saved. That makes sense. Well, Imagined is dead. Imagined and Paradigm are both straight up dead for real. They're the only ones that didn't get chromed. Imagined got scattered across reality by the 0 point, and Paradigm got smashed into the Chapter 4 island and probably died. Probably just straight up died. Didn't even like get scattered. She probably literally just got crushed and died. So what did I say? We need a loading screen. Let's do this. Ice King backgrounds. You type in Ice King backgrounds, half of them are Adventure Time, half of them are Fortnite. Interesting. I'm looking for like a wallpaper or something. I kind of like this one, but I don't know. I definitely think they're gonna do something where Hope and Jones are gonna be a part of the seven for real now. I don't see why they wouldn't. Even if it's not for long, even if it's just like they get the skin and then they never use it, like they like they keep doing for some reason. I don't really get why they're doing that. It's very random. They'll like give Jones a new skin and he just won't use it. Like he's technically supposed to be Captain America right now, but he's just not. I think I think we're gonna get Coney Crossroads. I think we're gonna get a couple of Chapter 3 POIs in this season, and it's gonna be because it's 7 related. It'll make it feel like chapter or season Chapter 3. Can't talk. I cannot find any good like Ice King. Ice King just is lame. Ice King is really like a loser. He doesn't have any cool pictures of him. Oh, wait, I found the one we're using, probably. Found it. Yeah, I think what we're probably going to see is we're going to see in the event, we're either going to get Visitor through the portal or something like that, which would be cool. I think that's probably what would happen. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet, honestly, where he comes through the rift and into the regular BR map. I'm really surprised they haven't done that. But whatever. I really would love for them to do that. Would be kind of dope. I don't know if they'll do the sanctuary. I'm pretty sure they're. I mean, it might show back up eventually, but I don't think it's gonna like for real show back up. I could make some loading screens, actually. Maybe. I'll make one for like the key art. Oop. Go. I think we're definitely gonna get. I think we're definitely getting the 7. I had this really cool idea. Let me look for this actually. 7 Fortnite survey. There's a survey skin that looks an awful lot like one of the 7 characters. Here we go. This lady right here looks an awful like a 7 character. She has the mask with the little symbols on the face. That is literally a 7 character. Like it just is basically. But she's got like a scorpion aesthetic going on, and I had this idea. Was like next season is like California themed or whatever, like desert California, America thing. A scorpion thing. Yeah. Well, what I was gonna say, I know a lot of people actually do think this is the order. But the Imagine and the Order look exactly the same, basically. So The imagined got scattered across reality, and so did Geno. But Geno reformed himself. So I was gonna say, what if she reformed herself, but she was stuck in California or wherever we're going, and she ends up being Scorpion Queen or whatever over there. Could be kind of a cool idea. I don't know. Yeah. It's definitely not Hope. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. It's not Hope. I don't think that they would reveal Hope and Jones 7 skins on something like that. It does. It looks exactly like what a 7 armor looks like, though. At least the helmet. The helmet looks exactly like one. It looks like to me what they're gonna do is they're gonna probably redesign all of the 7 skins to look more unique. Like the visitor is, the visitor, and then the scientist is like big and bulky, so he looks, very different. Um, and then you do the girl one, and then, but then after that, they all look very samey. So I think they're probably going to redesign all the armors to look different, and also so you can buy them and spend money on the game. What is next? A back bling. A back bling for Ice King. Yeah, if they do a Hope one, it's definitely gonna be blue, and it's definitely gonna have the cat ears. Oh, and I don't know if you've seen this skin. Wow, that's a horrible, horrible low quality image. This one. Everyone thinks this is probably Hope. I don't know. Chapter 3, Season 2 all over again? Wait, which one is that? A year ago I could have absolutely, but I don't remember. I don't remember which one that is. Gunther. Gunther, 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 Gunther. Oh my god, it's literally perfect. Guys, I found the perfect Gunther image. It's Gunther plush. You think it is Hope the red lady or the 7 character? I think that red lady is Hope. I think it's probably Hope. It's either going to be Hope or Valeria. They look exactly the same in the face. It's going to be one of them for sure. I don't think that they would make a skin that looks almost identical to what Hope and Valeria look like and not make it one of them. It is weird that it's red though. Yeah, it is weird that that skin is red though. Very, very strange. Very, very odd. It'll probably have a blue style though. if it is hope, which it probably. I mean, it is. It is hope. Like, let's be serious. Hope gets corrupted. Oh wait, yeah, yeah. It's either gonna be something like that, or she has to like blend in because people know who she is, or something. I think that's. Oh, we need a contrail. Oh, and we need a glider. I didn't even do the glider. How did I get off by one? Oh, the Homer. Oh, okay. The Homer one has an extra slot, I think. One, two. Yeah, it has one more slot than I have on my template. That's fine. It doesn't need the his glider's not gonna have a style anyway, so it doesn't matter. It'll be in the bonus rewards. Um, yeah. We need a contrail. Does he need a? I guess he does need a contrail. I might just steal one of that's already in the game and just say whatever. Who cares? Or ice contrail Fortnite. Oh wow. Oh man, guys, Fortnite's cooking up. Look what I cooked up. Look at this. Look at this contrail I made. Should we actually make one? I mean, it wouldn't be that hard. I just don't want to. Yeah, I'll just make one. I'll just make one. Where are we at? Number 1. Ice King, I need you to go away for a second. Because I can't see nothing. Okay. Or can we just do this? Yep. Let's do what are those things called? Ice King's little blasts on his hands. Okay. So very strange. These little thingies. Is that really the highest quality image you can give me? Is that real? All right. I just want this. Can I just have this in like a decently high quality, please? This is the intro of the show. Why is it not? Why is there not a 1080p image of this? It's just this. It's literally just this. It's literally just this. Oh wait, that's big enough. Never mind. I'll shut up now. I'll never speak again. Remember that time Ice King made a song about how he wanted to be with princesses and half of them were children? That I just happened to be listening to that song earlier, yesterday, and he's talking about being with Flame Princess and some other characters, and you're like, buddy, not beating the allegations, if you ask me. Ice King, you are a creep. Ice King, you are a creep. You think they would not let him in the game because he's a creep? Or do you think Fortnite have brains and wouldn't care? Remember that time they took out the Peacemaker emote for no reason? Anyway, that's literally perfect. What do we think? That's pretty perfect. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. There he is. So I want to have a built-in emote for him. Hear me out for this. He switches back and forth, obviously. That's like obviously the emote you do. One where he puts the crown on and then like poofs into Ice King, and then one where he takes it off. And I know it doesn't make sense. Somebody would go. Technically, Ice King can't turn back into Simon by taking the crown off. And I would go, it's Fortnite. And then I would block them. Hashtag typical. Hashtag typical internet user. Name. Oh. How could we name him? Because it has to be different. We can't just call him Ice King. Also, that font is literally perfect for Ice King's name. What the heck? We can't call him Ice King. We have to call him Ice King something. Ice King... I guess just Adventure Time, but that would be dumb. Wait, I have the perfect one. Ice King Ooh. Doesn't make any sense if you don't know anything about Adventure Time, though. Yeah, we can't call him just Ice King. Hey Grok, how do we do this? Let's ask Grok, everybody. Everybody go on Twitter. Pay for the Ice King. Yeah, actually, wait, yeah. Everybody go on Grok. Pay for the deluxe package or whatever. The Ice King is probably better than what I did, though. Huh. I actually don't... Yeah, I guess that's the best we can do. I don't know. We could always do it like Simon is the main skin. But that's stupid. I would much prefer Ice King to be the main skin with the name. But I don't know. Alright, that's good enough. Whatever. Everybody go ask Grok if we did a good job or not. What's like a good what's like a good quote to put for this? What are the other Adventure Time ones? The greatest adventure in all of Ooh, ruler of the Candy Kingdom. Finn, stretchy best friend. Wow, these descriptions suck. I usually try to come up with something clever. These are all terrible. uh, yeah. You guys see this if I put it down here? No? That's lame. Well, this is what I have. I don't know if that's good or not. I'll probably have a little period right there. Is it the Adventure Time set? Is that what it's called? I love how Fortnite GG just doesn't even say. Guess I'm going over here to the actual Fortnite video game. Finn, where you at? There you are. Yeah, Adventure Time set. Okay. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure though. The built-in transformation emote of some kind. Just magic crown. If I know how to spell, that would be great. The magic crown. Oh, also it should be uppercase. And then we can draw a little. We can get like a picture of Simon doing this actually. Why does typing in Simon Ice Crown not give me anything Adventure Time related? It gives me one image of the crown and then a bunch of ice, like sculptures. Very goofy. What did disgusting fish even do? I don't even look at their stuff anymore. I don't even care. Isn't there like a thing where he's like raising it up above? Oh yeah, this right here. I jokingly put it on my head. I'm just gonna have to draw what I'm thinking of then. I don't think he actually ever does that. I'm thinking like he has it up above his head like this, but I don't know if that's actually a thing that exists. It might not. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. We'll just I'll just draw it real quick. RQ. Since it is just Simon anyway. I think he does in the tape. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I think I might be thinking of a different tape. And I'm not going to spend time looking for it. Also, I can't draw. How do you draw a circle? How do you draw a circle? What does Simon look like, dude? Simon, what do you look like? Okay. What? Wow. Yeah, something like that. And then one of these. And then one of these. And then one of these. Yay. Okay. It's gonna be floating, but it'll look fine. It actually probably makes more sense for it to not be connected anyway to their ends. Okay. I don't know if you guys follow or like care about Genesis Studios, the UFN creators. They're like literally the only ones that I'll ever play anything from. I literally do not care about UFN, but I kind of like their maps. They're pretty cool. And they just put out a new one. It's pretty cool. That is not what that looks like. I don't think that they would do a little mini robot Amy, because I most of the time, if they're gonna do some kind of storyline character, it's usually in the battle pass. Very rarely do they ever put those in the shop. And I don't think that they're gonna do another sidekick in the battle pass for a long time, like a very long time. Like a stupidly ridiculous amount of time. Like, should be illegal, the amount of time that it's going to be. I mean, we haven't gotten kicks or a car or anything since the first one. Yeah. Yeah, kicks should be all up in the passes. Kicks should be like one of the main side things. I would take kicks over backblings any day. 99% of backblings are terrible and pointless. Yeah, we had one pair of kicks. Yeah, we had one pair of kicks. Absolutely ridiculous. That looks fine. at that. Yeah. We should be getting kicks every battle pass. One kick every battle pass at least. But like backlings, most of the time, like I do not care if they put a Gunter backbling in the game, dude. I will never use it ever. You know what I'm saying? Like Homer Simpson has a donut backbling. I'll never use it. It's cool, but I'll never use it. I don't like when backblings aren't like a part of the skin. Like it makes, you know what I mean? Like capes, perfect. Remove sprays, yeah, but they won't because it takes like half a second to make a spray. They'll never get emoticons and sprays are used to inflate the pass amount of items that are in it. So it feels like it's a bigger pass than it actually is. But I do agree. I would the amount of time and money they spend on sprays every season, they could spend on one kick. Yeah, I don't even use any. I don't use backblings unless they are literally like a part of the skin. Um, like I use Finn's backpack. Um, I use capes when they are appropriate. Um, Captain America's shield, that kind of thing. But 90% of the time, backblings are just like like some kind of 3D model that's just like on their back, and it doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to find one that I would actually use. Oh, the Among Us guy. I got the Among Us guy, but I'll probably never use it either, to be honest. Yeah. It's really stupid. Okay, this is the Ice King first page. Let's save this. Now, bonus pages are one less than this, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 6. Actually, we can just do 7. Who cares, dude? I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. Who cares? It does say bonus rewards up in the top left, which will be annoying. Actually, it won't be that bad. Yeah, yeah. Every backbling that's like a character, like BMO or the Among Us guys, all the pets, anything like that, they need to turn into sidekicks, and they need to be free for anyone that already owns them. But yeah. So okay, so bonus styles. Obviously, we're gonna do Simon. Obviously, we're doing Simon. So do we do okay? Question of the day: do we do old Simon from Fiona and Cake, the older one? This one? Whoops. Do we do Grandpa Simon, or do we do like OG Baby Simon? Whoa, 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 whoa. Cancel. What even, dude? I'll find better images, but I think we should do the older one, just because I think the design is better, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much. I guess if we're doing Fiona and Cake, we should probably do the older one. Also. Yeah. I think we're going to go with the older one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, me and you, we agree. And he no longer has legs. Legless Simon. Okay. Simon looks really weird sitting right here. So we need a wrap. We need a emoticon. We need a spray. Do we do a style for Gunther? Do we do a style for the Gunther back bling that no one will use? I kind of like the idea of doing Orgalorg though. An Orgalorg plushie over top of Gunther. I kind of like that idea. No one would get it though. The majority of people that like Adventure Time probably haven't even seen past like season 4. The Enchiridion backbling. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Either that or Orgalorg. Those were the two. Yeah, we'll do the Enchiridion. The Enchiridion. Do they have an actual Enchiridion book you can buy? Wait, what? No way. This is like a journal or something, right? Yeah, it's a journal. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say Adventure Time came out before they were doing cool books from the show thing that they started doing. If Adventure Time had come out around the time of Gravity Falls, we would have absolutely got an Enchiridion book for sure. Like, it would have happened. And I hate every day that we don't have one. That would be cool though. Boop. Okay, we need an emoticon. I'll just grab literally any random Ice King thing. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Oh, we could do like a Frozen Finn and Jake, like this. Like one of these. It's kind of cool. Oh, I just hit my arm. My arm hurts now. This is all your fault. Okay. We haven't been putting them over here, I just realized. Oh, we're not that far behind though. Yeah, we're okay. Emoticon. Decepticons. Let's put this one on the third, or on the second one. Whoa. No. Let's not do that. We could do another loading screen. We don't need to do an emote because he's got a built-in emote. Kyridian. Simon. Oh, the glider. We need to do a glider. So, there's a couple ways we can do this. The perfect way is the way that I'm going to say first. The perfect way is you make it not built in. You make it so that you can use it with anyone. And if you're using it with anyone else, it either just turns you into Ice King when you use it, or it just puts the crown on your head and like the beard. But obviously we're doing the beard flying thing. Obviously we're doing the beard flying thing. Do we have... Can we just grab the multiversus image and use that? Multiversus Ice King. What? Why is it not like the first thing? Oh, probably because I spelled Ice King wrong. That might be why. It was why. I mean, oh yeah, here it is. It's the second thing. And it's, oh my god. It's literally, I mean, it doesn't really make any sense, but it's fine. I don't know, that looks, what the heck? Yeah, I think it looks good. It's either gonna be this, or I'm gonna like Photoshop Ice King's beard off of him and use it. Does that even make sense? Does that even look like a glider? Not really. Okay, we're gonna do the other thing I was gonna do if this didn't work. Okay. So we're gonna do one of these. Ice King beard. Is this gonna show me what I'm looking for? Not really. Wait, it kind of did. Boop. So we're gonna we just want the beard. Actually, we can take the... Actually, no, we cannot take the crown, because I'm going to have to recolor it, because it looks bad in this image, but it's fine. It looks fine for the beard, because we can recolor the beard pretty easily. The crown and stuff will be a lot harder to recolor, so we won't. We won't recolor them. Nope. Never mind. I didn't touch any of that, so I don't know why any of that's happening right now, but it is for some reason. Alright. This works fine. Alright. Now we're going to recolor the beard to be white. Too much. Too far. Too many. Still too much. Yeah. Go a little darker maybe. Nope, it's got to be white or it doesn't work. Okay. Oh, you know what we could do is if you're Ice King or Simon, it'll actually do the glider for real. And then if you're not, you just like grab onto the beard and it flies you. I kind of like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. That's what we'll do. I just gotta remember that. Aren't they allowed to bring old battle passes back now? Only since the Marvel season, Doom. Anything before that is still not allowed. Which I don't think it's actually not allowed. I'm pretty sure they could probably just do it and no one would actually care. If they compensated, I think there's a way to do it where you can do it. I think there's a way they could totally do it. Honestly. I think it's just better for them to not even worry about it though. What is all that? What is that? What is all that? Oop. What? How have I not noticed that? Okay. We need another Simon image for the background. Simon Petrikov. Simon Petrikov PNG. I kind of like this image. Is there another more of this image? Nope. Oh, and it's tiny? Okay, I'll have to find that later. That's... I'll just make it big. Doesn't look horrible, but I'll just get a good screen grab of it later. We need a wrap and a okay. A wrap, which I think the wrap's just gonna be the ice crown. I'm not gonna actually do that right now. We're gonna move on. We're gonna do some something else. Let's do a save as. Let's do Fiona. This is now the Fiona document, and we can delete everything that's not Fiona related. Okay. Let's get Fiona. Why is there not any good PNGs? I just had one the other day. We're gonna do the one with the shorts because Fortnite players are weird. Also, I think it looks better anyway, personally, but that's just me. Does it not exist? I just saw one the other day when we were doing this. Adventure Time Wiki for the win. Shut up. Adventure Time Wiki for the win. Possibly. Yeah, kind of. Should we try to make it look like the Finn from Adventure Time or from Fortnite? Like the pose he has is really funny. Where he's just standing there. Like this one. Nope, that's not it. Just where he's just standing there. Should we just like redraw this with her instead? And the ears would go off the top, I think. I feel like. Well, it won't because of the way that I'm doing it, but yeah, why not? I'm just gonna use this as a base. She has a rounder head though. Okay, I can work with this. Or I'll just draw it new over here. I'll just draw it on top. Dude, I can't draw anything. There we go. Yo, what is up? Boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop. This is called I'm bad at drawing, so I'm cheating. Yeah, I got my mom to watch Fiona and Cake, and now I've been getting her to watch like different, like the different mini stories in between, like because like Adventure Time has like a million different stories that take place over the course of the whole show. Um, so I'm getting her to watch them randomly, sporadically throughout. It's probably not the best way to watch it, but I think getting her invested in a singular character and having her watch all of them for that character is probably the best way to do it. Honestly. How do I keep the? We can just. Nah, I need to make it perfect. Let's do it like. Let's do it like this. That looks really funny. What a goofy, what a goofy thing to do. I don't know. It's probably, it definitely is not the best way to do it, but it seems like she's really enjoying it, which is really funny because she always really hated that show. Hmm. She did not like that I was watching that show for a really, really, really long time. I guess she just has really thick backpack straps. We can go this thick, probably. Whoops. I did that on the same layer like a big dummy. Yeah, I'm just gonna start over on that. I do not want that on the same layer at all. Yeah, something like that. Oh. They should make they should make some Fiona and Cake episodes that are set in the before times, and they have that cool animation style that they had at the beginning of this last episode. That would be really cool. I'm really just looking for them to start the adventure at this point. I don't even. It's weird because it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like last season. Like last season felt very like it took them a couple episodes to get into things. It feels like they've already gotten into things pretty early on this season, but like nothing has happened. If that makes any sense, like it's just kind of existing. I think last season too. See, I don't feel like it's build up though. It doesn't feel the same. Like last season, it was like they had to kind of explain what was going on a little bit before we got into anything. Whereas this season, it doesn't really feel like they're doing that. It felt like the first season had one, or the first episode was one, and then after that, it has not felt like it doesn't feel like setup the same way season one did. It doesn't feel like they're setting anything up. It just feels like they're just going. But that they haven't actually started doing anything yet. If that makes any sense. Like it because they don't have to set it up, because we already know who Fiona and Cake are. So they're not setting up Fiona and Cake. They're not setting up their world. They're just doing stuff in their world, and I think a sitcom type show like that would be cool, but that's not what this should be. This show is not that show that I think we all kind of would like to see. It's not that show. So, I don't know. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, right about there. Oh, that one doesn't need it. Next episode. Yeah, next episode's definitely going to be they go to Prismo or do whatever episode. For sure, for sure. Um, I guess that's the one. Nah. I think last season definitely had better pacing. If it didn't feel like we were waiting as long to get into stuff. Cool. Not cool. It could have been done better, and I am going to fix this because this looks horrible. Yeah, and I'm not one of them people that's like, I hate this because it's Fiona and Cake and not Finn and Jake. I'm not one of those people. Like, not at all. I quite actually do enjoy Fiona and Cake. But, I think I just prefer the way that regular Adventure Time tells the stories. It's like none of them are connected or anything. They're for the majority of it. Um, it's just sort of like random stories within the world, and I think that that works better a lot of the time. IMO. Mhm. I can't believe that they spent like the majority of last episode just teasing stuff, teasing the Prismo stuff, and they just didn't do anything with it. I'm sure that'll be what next episode is, at least the majority of it. Or not the majority of it. Like they'll at least bring it up. Somebody will bring it up. It won't just be a thing. I am curious how long it or how long it's take if anyone that's been in there has noticed it, like Cosmic Owl or the Scarab. I wonder if they've even noticed it, or if that's even something they can notice. Maybe it only shows up for us because we're special watcher people. I don't think they've ever really done anything like that though. Hmm. Yeah, that looks alright. Yeah, it looks fine. Oh, we do need to add the her. That was the other thing I was gonna do. I was gonna do one of these. That literally is perfect. What the heck? Thank you, Simon. Not perfect. I should look more like this. Boop. Nah, I changed my mind. It looked better before. Okay. So Fiona's the secret skin. Let's look what secret skins we doing these days. Oh, that's right. That's not updated till Tuesday. What do Fortnite secret skins be doing these days? What was last season's Megazord? Dude, why? Yeah, I just want to see what the pages were, guys. I don't really care. Okay. Okay. So we have... Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it has way less stuff, too. Okay, we need to kind of go in and change this a little bit. So... How many does it have? Let me look again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it only has one less. Okay. So I will just get rid of the first one, and we'll shift all of them left. Now that is set up for bonus pages now as well, if we ever do that again. So I was thinking, so it's Fiona, so it's gonna be like base Fiona, which is this one, and then it's gonna be casual Fiona. I don't know which one I want to do. We could do this one. Or we could do something like, do they have what she looks like in the latest episodes? I kind of want to do the flannel. The flannel. Thoughts on the flannel? I actually really like the flannel a lot, but I don't know if that's the one we should pick for the second style. I think it should be something like, it should either be the one on the right there or something like that. Probably just the one on the right, honestly. It is basic, but I was kind of looking for something casual. Like you have adventure style and you have casual style. See, I've never liked the one on the right, but it would probably make more sense to use it for this. I like the jacket, but I don't like the whole outfit. I think the outfit's kind of weird. It's like a hodgepodge, and I don't really like it. But I do like the jacket. Doesn't she wear it in the new season somewhere? Pretty sure, right? Yeah, like this moment, but I there's not a lot of I guess screenshots from the new season yet. I can only just get one that's like actually good, but oh yeah, there she is in the flannel. So yeah, yeah, it's literally yeah. So it's literally this outfit with the jacket on it, basically. It's kind of perfect. That's probably what I would do. Because I think one without the hat is kind of a necessity. As much as this one probably would make the most sense. The ghost of Finn is just staring at us in the back. Because he does canonically die right now in this show. Okay, but how crazy would it be if he actually did die at at the end of this season? And that's actually how he died. That would be crazy. Also, I did not realize that the Peely stuff comes out Tuesday. I'm actually quite excited. I really do like this Peely skin. I'm looking at it. It's on my TV. It's over there. Okay, that'll be the second style. It'll be where's my mouse? It'll be one of these two. I'll have to find a good image of this though. It's not on the wiki yet. So okay, so that's a deal. Whoops. Wait, what? Where did I stick that? If it's not right here. Fiona is just somewhere. Okay, here she is. Alright, let's find an actual one to use for this style. I guess we're just gonna use this. Warp. I wish that I did that better. I could always just redo it, but whatever. Oh my gosh, we get a new Fortnite Simpsons short tomorrow. That's crazy. Okay, we need the back bling's obviously the backpack, which I can literally just go and plop it right in and just steal it right out of Fortnite. Because it's the same backpack. And I don't feel ashamed. I don't feel ashamed for doing this. Not even remotely at all. Boop. 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 Warp. 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 Does it make sense? I mean, yeah, it kind of does. It kind of does. The Chris Evans, the what? Dude, I don't even really think I care about Marvel anymore. I'm gonna be honest. Or the MCU. I mean, just to be real, that F4 movie was just kind of whatever, and it soured me on the experience a little bit. Back bling. Need a loading screen. I think a good loading screen would be like this, but without the HBO Max part. This, but with not HBO Max on the screen. Also, what is Simon look? Why does he look like that? Dude, I watched it last night and it was just kind of whatever. It was not very good. It's not even. It's definitely not the best Fantastic Four movie. It's definitely not. The original is definitely the best. I don't care if it's more comic accurate or whatever. It doesn't make it good. It's just not a good movie. It's just whatever. Simon letters. Why he be looking like that? Yeah, I don't know who's out here saying this better than Superman. Superman is on like another level. It's like on a different. It's like in a completely different building than Fantastic Four. Like Fantastic Four is okay. Like I'll never watch it again, but it was okay. Like I'll live. I'm alive still after having seen it. But yeah, no. Wow, I wish this had like a higher pixel count. What is this? Can I have this? Can I have this in like HD? Yeah. HD. Look, they got HD images on the internet now. Look at this. I thought it was supposed to be. I thought it was BWO. I thought they changed it just for the jokes. But it's not like that here. I'm pretty sure it is, right? Clayface is gonna be really cool. I'm not even a horror fan, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really cool. Superman isn't even on the same planet as Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is just whatever. Now Thunderbolts, you could argue Thunderbolts is better than Superman. I think those two are really good. The Enchiridion. You think Fantastic Four is better than Superman? Didn't you just say it wasn't? Didn't I hear you say that the other day? Or am I going crazy? Because it's, I mean, it's possible. Oh, okay, yeah. I just I just try to spell loading screen with a K and one E. Loading screen. Yeah, that lines up good enough. The Thunderbolts was very good. I think it's better than F4, but I think I watched that movie like 2 or 3 times in theaters. So, and I didn't even care enough to watch Fantastic Four at all. Fantastic Four needed to be like this awesome movie, but it just was not. Fantastic Four needed to be this like the best movie ever made, I think, and it just wasn't. Here we go. Oh, what's a good emote for her? Cause so okay, we need an emote. We need an emoticon, a spray. Does this guy even show the second page? He doesn't. He doesn't even show the second page. That's cool. Yeah, let's make a video. Let's make a video where we're showing off the Megazord bonus pages. And we make it before they're all out. Great idea. Great job. Good one. Good one, pal. Okay, so we're going to use her extendable sword, I think. Yeah, okay. Let me find her. Fiona swords. Okay, we can do the crystal sword, which I think would make a lot of sense. Honestly, don't know. There's a lot of swords. Too many swords to pick. I'm trying to think of one that would go with both of them. Or no. There's two. There's two that we can do. We can do because yeah, there's usually two pickaxes for those seeker skins. Okay. I think we need to do. This is sort of like her classic sword, so we'll just go with. We'll just do this one. Oh, it's not a PNG. Thank you, Google, for showing me a PNG that's not actually a PNG. I'm gonna redraw the ribbons, so I'm not even gonna worry about them. Dude, this is a long freaking sword. Okay. Actually, we can just erase them and it'll look fine. So, okay. So I was brainstorming earlier, like yesterday or whatever. Some gameplay ideas for the season, for the Adventure Time season. Thoughts on, there's a Jake boss, and if you kill him, you get to have the Jake suit, and it gives you invulnerability for like a certain amount of time. Thoughts? It's like an item. It's like in your inventory, and you use it, and you like put the Jake suit on, and then you're invincible for like 5 to 10 seconds or something. And then it goes on like stupid long cooldown, like 2 or 3 minute cooldown. And you can't do anything when you're in the Jake suit. You're just the Jake suit now. You can't change. You can't like have a gun. Yeah, that would work. That would be cool. But it'd have to be a mythic. I was thinking it'd be a mythic. Because there's only one Jake on the map or whatever. That was the only idea I had. I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard to come up with more, though. Oh, no, I did have another idea. Um, to sort of justify Fern being in the game, um, you have like a grass arm ability of some kind. It'd be like you shoot out like a big vine on your arm, like it does damage or whatever. It's like a Kamehameha blast, but you know, not the same. Oh my god. Reboot vans are going to be drivable next season. Chapter 7 is already better than anything that they've ever done. I don't even care. Alright. What else do we need here? Oh, we didn't do banners or anything. I don't care about banners. Banners can shut up and go away and never come back. No one cares about banners. Um, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do a jam track. We're doing it. We're doing it. Is there any like actual good songs to do? Um, I wanted to do some jam tracks anyway. Dude. I don't want to get copyrighted for playing the song. But I need to find a good image for this. I found the exact frame. Yep. Found it. Jam track time. I should do one for Ice King too, instead of a rap. Because, like, I don't care. Doesn't really matter. I don't know of a good one for him, though. Other than Remember You, but I don't know if I necessarily want to use that one. Let's see. Here. Jam track. Do they look weird or anything? Or... I guess we haven't had a jam track in a battle pass for a minute. Because festival's dead. Let's do an emoticon. Cake. Cakey, cake, cake, cake. Why? Why would you make... Why would you make something like this? Why would you make an image that doesn't work? Why would you put an image like this on the internet? Why would you put an image like this on the internet? Huh? 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 Who's doing this? Who? Who's making images like this where they're cropped like really stupidly? Who's doing this? An idiot is doing it. Probably. Does cake even exist? Okay. Where are we putting this? In right here. And then I don't know where I put that giant stupid thing in the way. There we go. Fiona Camp. Fiona Campbell. So I think we have to do we have to just make it a Finn copyright. What is Finn's thing? The Greatest Adventure, yeah. Theirs is called A, right? Triple A. Like that. And then it does not have the built-in stuff. It's kind of perfect. And then we'll do the second page also. I'm checking leaks because people are leaking stuff right now. I'm kind of excited. Maybe not. Maybe just the one thing. Okay. I think I'm trying to think of other things we can do. So I think I definitely want to do like a Fern thing, and I want to do the Jake suit for sure. Maybe they can all be like magical items, like the ice crown. Like you can kill Ice King and get his crown. And you have ice powers. That'd be cool. And it's not a transformation. It's not like a transformation gimmick. It's you literally just have it on your head. And if you have a hat on, it's just floating above your head. It's just up here. It's just floating up here. That you do the best that you can with the game, with what the game allows. All right, that is page 1. The Peely one has like a bunch of stuff. I'm looking at it right now. It has 1, 2, 3, 4. It has more. It has like normal page length of stuff. Interesting. What else could we do? So I think Ice Crown is definitely a thing. Jake Suit's definitely a thing. Fern thing is probably a thing. I don't even know. I don't even know. I gotta find a thing, and I don't wanna. I think maybe it's time to move into regular artwork stuff. Because I think the rest of the Fiona stuff is stuff I'm going to have to find screenshots of, and that might take a little while. So let's move into yeah. What is my what is my canvas size right now? It's a height of 2000. Okay. So we'll do new. $3,000 by $3,000 image. All right, let's do root beer Slurpee, root beer Ripley. That's kind of where I want to be right now. So I think for Ripley's kind of like a tactical guy. But I don't want him to be a tactical guy. Root beer guy, root beer guy, root beer guy. Root beer guy. Okay. So how are we gonna go about this? I want to keep the Ripley silhouette. Where he's kind of big. He's got the little tuft of hair thing going on. So I wouldn't be giving him like cream or whatever this is, creamer stuff on his hair. Whoa, it won't work. So he's got like a little double tuft. He's got like a, I don't know. Okay, here's kind of what I'm looking for. Here's kind of what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do like a. I want to draw the whole guy, so I'm thinking like a little cherry for the weird looking tuft of hair. And then inside of his head, it'll go all the way through his head, like right here. will be a straw. Something like that. Something like this. Yeah, I can draw. Yeah, I know how to draw and stuff. This is just a mock-up, so we can always change stuff. I'm just trying to see what it kind of looks like. We can give him like a collar, like a wool collar or something. Like he's got a cool like coat thing, inner coat, something or other. I don't think we've never had a brown liquid for the slurp guys, have we? I don't think we did. What if we did like he's got his own little root beer hanging out. And you can have like what are they called? Bell bottoms, is that what they're called? He's like a disco man thing going on. I don't know. Does he have how many fingers he got? He got the full set. He got the full set of fingers. Fingers. All right, see you, man. Have a good one. He's like. And we give him a little cherry, whole cherries, little cherry pants. Yeah, I think something like that's cool. Yeah, we're gonna redraw that, but that's sort of the vibe. Oh, I had a good name for him. I don't remember what it was. I should have wrote it down. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember. Whatever. Good enough for now. And then we were gonna do like a Guff vampire. There's a lot of Guff skins, honestly. They're 90% of them are just recolors, honestly. That's really stupid. Weird. Weird and dumb and weird. Okay. Is he wearing a backpack? He doesn't have a backpack, does he? We're not going to do the whole set for these guys. We're pretty much just doing the skin and then like an alt color for them. I'm not doing a full dude for them. They can So I had a cool idea. Instead of him wearing like a little hat, because he's obviously wearing a hat that has these on it or something like that. We're gonna have to keep the star thing. I think we got to keep the star, or it doesn't need to be a star, but there needs to be some kind of logo on his chest. And I think um, and I think I honestly don't know what I want to do here. I do think Guff might actually be the best pick for this, though. Okay, let's just start drawing something. Let's just see what we can do here. So I'm basically changing him from this bird, feathery creature, whatever he is, into like a scaly man, like a little scaly dude. So I think what I want to do is this is going to be a beard. Instead of it being like a tuft of hair on the side, it's going to be a little beard. Like that. He's a little cutie vampire guy. This is almost not recognizable as Guff at all. So we're gonna have to make the colors kind of make it kind of keep up with it, or kind of make up for it, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, he needs that the little cutie things, or it doesn't really work. Do we leave the hat? I want to do a version with and without the hat, so we'll just draw the hat on there. I was thinking like he has like a little hat, like this, and then it can have the little droopies on it. And then it has like a little umbrella on top. And it doesn't actually provide any shade, but it doesn't matter. It's kind of supposed to be goofy anyway. Do we give him like a big coat? Because he's got like this weird. He's got like this weird thing where he's got like. It's supposed to be feathers. I think he's supposed to be like a feathered creature. But we're not making him a feathered creature, so something where it's like a big coat instead, and then his little hands pop out, something like that. Some like that. Some like that. Some like that. Some like that. There's not like a cool. It's not like a cool dude anywhere. Any kind of symboles to put on the thing. Brother bear. Okay. So I think we're gonna give him like a little, and then oh. Something like this, but with a better person drawing it that knows what they're doing. Yeah. Something like that, and yeah, something like that. I don't know what to do for the star though. Is there a symbol for Adventure Time the star? Ah, she's not got like a symbol. Yeah, I guess we could do like the pentagram star, but that'd be kind of. I feel like that's a little too much for Fortnite. The pentagram star would work, but I really do think that that would be too much, especially in an Adventure Time collab. I don't really feel like that's something they would necessarily do. We can do it. It's my video. It's my video. It's my concept. I do what I want. Let's just do that then. Yeah, that looks terrible. That's acceptable enough for this. Let me do like we can't give him a nose though, right? We can't. It just would not look like Guff if we gave him a nose. I was trying to figure out a way to make it look like this made any sense, but it really there's nothing. Oh, that looks gross. Yep. As soon as you give him a nose, it doesn't look like Guff anymore. So I honestly don't know. What does Guff's feet look like? Are they little little bird feet? No, they're like little stubbies. He's sneaking around. He's a little sneaky guy. Kind of peak, actually. Kind of awesome. I'm glad I just randomly on a whim went like, you know what, Guff would look cool as a vampire, because he kind of does. I kind of like it. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty cool. He's sneaking around, and we got Ripley sneaking around. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think they look cool. Ripley, root beer guy, and vampire Guff, whatever we want to call him. I don't know. I know we just had like a spooky. We had a spooky Guff, kinda, right? Didn't we? Didn't we just have one? Like, we just had one. Like, we just had one. Like, we just, literally just got one. Like, where is it? Here it is. The Mothman. I guess he's not considered a Guff skin, but like he is, though. But, like, that is a Guff skin, so. But it's not the same. This one's, like, cartoony and goofy. It's not like a spooky skin. He just acting spooky. He's not actually spooky. He's not actually spooky. Honestly, I think I'm done. I might finish these up off stream and do some colors for them. But yeah. Yeah. I think I've done everything I want to do. I pretty much finished everything I could do on stream. Everything else I have to do, it'll take me longer to do, and I don't want to do all that stuff on stream. So I will see you guys later, probably Friday. I'll try to do another one Friday.